Welcome back to Know Your Bible, and this week we're studying Genesis chapter 36. So last week in Genesis chapter 35, we learned that Rachel died at childbirth. She gave birth to Jacob's last son, or 12th son, Benjamin. Also, we learned that Jacob has a new name, which is Israel, and Bethel means place of worship or house of worship. Also, Jacob's father Isaac passed away at a good old age of 180 years. So this chapter today is mostly about the genealogy of Esau. So you can see that Esau and Jacob did not get along, and the main reason was that Esau was not a God-fearing man, and he wanted his own kingdom. He wanted to be a leader of his own lands. So here in the genealogy, we can read about his children that became captains or leaders of different cities and lands. Verse 6 to 9. Then Esau took his wives, his sons, his daughters, and all the persons of his household, his cattle and all his animals, and all his goods which he had gained in the land of Canaan, and went to a country away from the presence of his brother Jacob. For their possessions were too great for them to dwell together, and the land where they were strangers could not support them because of their livestock. So Esau dwelt in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom, and this is the genealogy of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir. So everyone, please forgive me if I don't say the names properly. I have also a German background, and I try to do my best to read it as good as I can. So Esau took wives from Canaan, and one of their wives' name was Adah, and she bore Eliphaz, and another wife was called Aholibamah, and she bore Jeush, and another wife was called Basemath, which bore Reuel. Verse 15 to 19. These are the chiefs of the sons of Esau. The sons of Eliphaz, the firstborn son of Esau, were Chief Teman, Chief Omar, Chief Sepho, Chief Kenas, Chief Koar, Chief Gatam, and Chief Amalek. These were the chiefs of Eliphaz in the land of Edom. They were the sons of Adah. These were the sons of Reuel, Esau's son, Chief Nahath, Chief Zerah, Chief Shammah, and Chief Mizah. These were the chiefs of Reuel in the land of Edom. These were the sons of Basemath, Esau's wife. And these are the sons of Aholibamah, Esau's wife, Chief Jeush, Chief Yahalam, and Chief Korah. These are the chiefs who descended from Aholibamah, Esau's wife, the daughter of Adah. These were the sons of Esau, who is Edom, and these were their chiefs. So I'd like to read verse 24. Verse 24 shows the character of these people that were not God-fearing through Esau. And here it says, these were the sons of Zebulun, both Adah and Anah. And this was the Anah who found the water in the wilderness as he pastured the donkeys of his father Zebulun. So in the Hebrew Bible, it talks about incest or mixed breeding in this case, and that was against God's instruction. And so Anah found a mule in the wilderness, and while he was shepherding the donkeys, and so there was a mixture made here, with the animals. This is what the Old Hebrew Bible says. Of course, it's not detailed that way in our modern English Bible. Verse 31. Now these were the kings who reigned in the land of Edom before any king reigned over the children of Israel. So Esau's children and grandchildren became chiefs or leaders, captains over different lands and cities. Verse 40 to 43. And these were the names of the chiefs of Esau, according to their families and their places by their names. Chief Timnah, Chief Elvah, Chief Jethet, Chief Aholibamah, Chief Elah, Chief Pinon, Chief Genas, Chief Teman, Chief Mibzar, Chief Magdalel, and Chief Iram. These were the chiefs of Edom, according to their dwelling places in the land of their possessions. Esau was the father of the Edomites. So this chapter ends a section, and now in the next chapter, Genesis 37, we will start to read about Joseph, and the tales of Joseph will go on until the end of the book of Genesis. So that was our lesson for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm looking forward to see you again next Wednesday, and God bless you all.